Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Hello everyone, Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer here, and welcome back to Mega Man X. We're gonna be taking on Storm Eagle, and if it wasn't for the fact that I highly recommend Dash, I would probably say you can tackle this guy first. Honestly, just go for Chill Penguin first. The Dash is also useful. Anyways, be careful because there's a ton of bottomless pits, and those guys will try to pick you up and throw you off, and yeah, you can actually quick swap. Right. You can actually quick swap between your weapons. Now, whenever you guys played, you should know that Storm Eagle isn't actually weak. By the way, jump to the left in order to get the hot tank. Storm Eagle isn't weak to shotgun eyes. So why am I going after him? Well, I want to try to tackle all the Mavericks with Buster only the first time around. Because I'm not going to be speeding up the rematches, because we're going to have to fight them again anyways. But then we're going to have all their weaknesses, so then I can show off how different they are when you use a weakness. Because some Mavericks are just completely, like, shut down by their ability. Just because their ability makes them use a certain pattern over and over again. So this way we can see what they're like without having to use their weakness, and what it's like when you use their weakness. I just figured it would be nice. Also, it gives me more of a challenge. I know I really shouldn't be giving myself more challenges. By the way, shoot that window for anything. I shouldn't give myself more of a challenge, but hey, if I want to get better at the series. Alright, let's climb up this tower. I want to grab an E-tank. You said that. And yeah, so I should probably explain shotgun eyes, because I haven't done that. Actually, I feel like I was explaining something, but I forgot. I should have watched the last episode. But shotgun eyes will send ice forward, and when it hits an enemy or wall, it'll go and spread off in 5 directions. Kind of like a shotgun, where it spreads out to the farther the distance. So it's really good if you need to hit something that's above you. The only problem is, well, it has to be kind of away from you too. It has a lot of area, but the shots themselves are small, and you need to hit a wall or a enemy in order to get that effect. So if you don't have any of those to take advantage of, you can't use shotgun eyes. Yeah, it's not that good of a weapon. But anyways, we can grab everything we can in Storm Eagle. Again, well actually no, we can't, because of this up ahead. Woo! The flame canister's there. And guess what I don't have? A flame weapon. Yeah, the controls are kind of weird. So I can hit it. Nothing's working. That's not working. I have to come back later. I probably should have tackled Flame Mammoth's stage, because I would have to go back there anyways. Because I need Flame Mammoth's weapon in order to get in there, but I also need to get in there in order to get out the upgrade. So I can't win. For some reason I ignore the 1-up. Well, because I didn't think I needed, and even then, it's kind of good to have a low life count sometimes, just because if you're in a boss, and you use your sub-tanks and you run out, well then you don't have it, and you can't refill in the boss room. So in that case, it might actually be good to lose your lives in order to refill the sub-tanks. These platforms look normal, but they fall when you step on them. And death. Oh look, more death. No death for me, please. If you want my opinion, if you're new to the game, it might actually be a good idea to try, well, one, using the weakness, obviously, but if you do that, then you won't get used to the normal pattern. But I recommend to try to get all the upgrades, because you can grab most of them without needing special weapons. Like, there's 2 Dr. Light capsules I know you can grab that you don't need any other weapons for. One of them being the dash. But I should be talking about Storm Owl. Not Storm Owl, Storm Eagle. Okay, Storm Eagle will do one of 4 things. One, he'll either fly off screen and try to dive on you. He'll send out the Storm Tornado in order to try to push you off. And he can flap his wings in order to send you flying like this. And also he can go and shoot out an egg that spawns birds. Get a charge shot ready. Right when the egg hits, shoot it. You should kill everything. And the diving is... honestly, I would say the diving is not your best just because he only has 2 attacks. He does more than 2 things, but he really only has 2 attacks. So if you have the dash, then there's no way you can Storm Tornado or flap his wings in order to kill you. Ow. It's gonna be an idiot. Idiot! See, you can even just walk. I prefer dashing because I feel cool when I dash, and it guarantees that I get away and I can turn around and send a blast. So yeah, no. I say dash is recommended. I don't think you need it, because, again, you can tackle the Mavericks in any order. So you could tackle Storm Owl, but Storm Eagle, and then Troll Penguin. But anyways, since we beat him, we got Storm Tornado! Gives us a nice purple aesthetic. And it does absolutely nothing. No, it sends a, basically what it does is, it's the same as Storm Eagles, where it has the purple spinning thing that goes out. The difference with yours is that yours is actually stronger, because 1, it actually deals damage, 2, it's also broken. Because when you launch it, it stays there for a bit, right in front of you, and then it spreads, then it goes forward. But the problem is, since it starts off as like half of its normal size, and then it sends outwards, if you spawn it right on top of something, and considering the fact that basically no normal enemy has invincibility, it just shreds. Ow! It just shreds right through them. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna try to refrain from using it, just because it can be really broken. Ow, frick. The thing can go out! Ah! Help! There you go. Ow! I cannot win! But no, we can grab everything. Frick! We can grab everything in. We just die! We can grab everything in, launch Octopus's stage. The only thing here is a, hot tank. Oh, is that a hot tank? I forget the name of the containers that increase your life. I think it is just hot tank. But anyways, we can go and grab those here, so the one that's in here, so that's always good. Remember, each stage has a sub-tank. Well, not sub-tank. Has a hot canister, hot container. So you should always. So if you're missing a hot tank, think, where haven't I grabbed one yet? Wherever you go, that'll be the answer. So in my case, in this playthrough, it was. Well, actually, I don't think I've missed. Actually, no, Troll Penguins. So I'm missing one in Troll Penguin stage because I haven't grabbed one in Troll Penguin. I'm gonna be honest, this game does force you to return. Oh, fuck. Just hear that damage. And there you can actually see it working properly. But yeah, no, so it's just that giant. My phone! So it's just that giant purple thing that spins around. So it shreds. Doop, doop, doop. Again, it's more effective if you can spawn it on someone, though. Anyways, when you get to the third of this thing, jump up and you'll find a ship. You know what to do. Blow the heck out of it! Ow! I could probably use Storm Tornado to go through it faster, and that's what I decided to do. I'm pretty sure I almost had it dead anyways, but it's so fun. Remember, you can wall jump out the field. Anyways, meet our mini boss. I forgot the name of this thing. You can only shoot his head and tail. Ow! Getting on his back and just spamming is very ideal. It's a bit hard to use short shots because they're bigger. So you either have to try to shoot them like this, or just use semi-charge shots. Both are good. Again, they don't have invincibility, so just spamming them with the pellets is also ideal. And when the enemy's dead, jump in from one of the pillars. They are an indication of where ground is. So as long as you follow them, you should be fine. Anyways, grab your heart container and let's get back out of there. Hoo-yah! Ah! Let's just skip that. Yeah, you get spawned right in front of the second fish mini boss thing. The one that I used Storm Tornado on. So, yeah. So you will have to fight that again if you die, and I don't want to waste your time too much. But... oh, look, it's him again. Storm Tornado would shred this guy if you actually use it. But since I like to try to do things Buster only, because I feel like that's a good indication of mastery, just how well you can fight everything without using cheap shots and tricks, all their weaknesses. Not only that, but if I want to try to understand the game better, I kind of need to know how to fight the enemies the right way. But, yeah, I got bored. It's exactly the same fight that we saw down there. The only difference is... ooh, one up. The only difference is that it can burrow into the ground, but... you just have to wait, see where the dust particles are, jump up in front of it, and I forgot about those guys! But yeah, no, so... it's easy. Those things are never a threat. But no, those fish people. The fish things that inhale you. I should mention, get inhaled! It takes so long for them to damage you that you could literally just keep spamming the buster. So they're more of a threat of just floating into you. Let's get to Launch Octopus. Launch Octopus will do four things. One, he'll shoot fish at you. And the homing fishes, not great. He'll shoot torpedoes that don't home in on you. They can take out your shots, so be careful. You can blow pretty much anything he throws out of the water. It's still a pain because he has such wide range. He'll also jump and do a tornado move. The tornado move will suck you in. Depending if I should use a sub-tank, might as well. Did not heal me how much I like. I think it's based on percentage. In later games, or different series, it changes to, it fills a certain amount. Like, it always fills a certain amount, so if it's halfway, it'll go and heal about half of your, well, heal about half of your, the maximum HP you can get. So if you have, anyways, and it doesn't consume all of it. Anyways, back to the fight. When he does the when he does the spinning move, it does try to pull you in, and he's invincible. So just dash out of the way, wait for him to shoot at him so the charge shot will hit right when he's about to land. because he can jump again as soon as he lands, so yeah. That's not fun. So you really need to time those shots. But besides that, spamming is a good strategy, but he's not being a jerk! Boom. Like that. And since you can shoot, missiles out of the air. Again, the spamming is a good strategy, because the two he sends that hits upwards can never hit you. The one in the bottom, unless you jump, of course. The one on the bottom is the most likely one to actually hit you, but if you just keep firing, they're likely not to hit. And this is what I mean by mastery. Considering I would not be able to do this well if I didn't, well, fight him, because this is like he killed me again. This isn't actually my first run through the stage. I had to redo it like 2 or 3 times. Just because he killed me. He's not that tough of a boss, but he can definitely get in some cheap shots, and that's stat. I was so relieved I accidentally hit the touchscreen. But yeah, that's on Octopus. He is actually pretty terrifying. Yeah! And with the death of Launch Octopus, we get Homing Torpedo! You can shoot 2 homing torpedoes out at a time, and they will actually chase targets. So that's always good. Saving my progress as always. In hindsight, I probably should really go to freaking Flame Mammoth. But now, let's go after Sting Chameleon. I can grab this stuff. I'm still deciding. Yeah, there we go. We could actually get everything from Sting Chameleon's stage when we kill Launch Octopus. But I kind of forgot the heart tank, so we're not going to be grabbing that. We are, however, going to be grabbing the Dr. Light capsule. Nothing up in the trees. And Baviconta X, they kind of did something jockish, because the lumber enemies, you can stand on top of the blocks that they hit, and Vile's heart tank is like right in the tree. Like you barely see it shining in Maverick Hunter X. So what you have to do is jump on it, have the lumberjack hit it so you send flying, and then jump up to grab the heart tank. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But you need, actually no, you need the dash boots in order to get up there. I forgot about that. Because you have to dash jump. So yeah, grab the boots, dash jump. You basically have to grab the boots to grab any of the other Dr. Light capsules. But anyways, we have this green robot. Kind of reminds me of Otto. Ow! Kind of reminds me of Otto from the classic series. His weakness is the head. If you don't hit the head, you're not going to be dealing any sort of damage. It's kind of a tiny hitbox, so be careful. Make sure you aim. As you can see, my charge shot missed that could have hit the body. It's not that hard of a boss, honestly. He mostly jumps. He'll send his claw out. It goes a certain distance. If it hits the wall, then he could he can pull himself into the wall. I don't think anything really happens if you get hit by the chain. It just deals damage. Yeah, because if it had like a function to grab, I should have been grabbed now. I was right in that. I just kind of resorted to small shots. Yeah, this guy's not that big of a threat. Honestly, you could come here after getting the dash boots, which was actually a pretty good idea. Because this Dr. Light Castle is invaluable. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Yes, we have armor now. So now everything will deal half damage. Spikes and crushing still instant kill though. With this, we can now take a lot more hits. And that's kind of important when you're fighting. Mavericks. Because, yeah. Anyways, normally if you don't kill him, this area will have a bunch of falling rocks. Most likely because the auto creature bot thing that Thomas may or may not have made will be rampaging around up there. So killing him actually also makes this area easier. Actually, another thing about it, you do need the dash boots and to beat Launch Octopus to get everything. You'll see why we would need to defeat Launch Octopus later. Because at the end, after I defeat all the Mavericks, I'm going to be going through every stage and grabbing everything I missed. Because it's actually a secret if you do that, if you go and collect everything. I hate those Knuckle Joe wannabes. The Knuckle Joe, Snapper Joe, I don't even recall the name of them. Dun, 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 dun. Right Armor time! Again, Right Armors are a good place in order to try to get some health back. The only real problem is there's other people with armor. They're the most threatening guy finds. I don't think I need health, so I'm gonna ignore that. I think I'm still full on my tank, and I haven't grabbed another one yet. Okay, yeah, because I grabbed that and there wasn't a noise, so I was full. Can't bring the Right Armor into the fight, sadly. So, let's go and fight Sting Chameleon. He's a pain in the butt! Because he has the most invincibility frames compared to everyone else. I mean, it's still about the same regular if you hit him, but he can go invisible, which also makes him invincible, because you kind of can't hit what you can't see. And as you can see, I sent a 7 charge shot, and that wasn't enough. I was just slightly too late. So this is possibly the annoying thing about him, because right when he starts becoming translucent is when the bugger will be invincible. If you have his weakness, he becomes ridiculously easy though. But anyways, he has 3 types of attacks that I remember. He can stick his tongue up into the ceiling, shake it around in order to get thorns to fall. He can go into the corner and use Sting Chameleon's weapon. I forgot what it's called. But it sent out 3 shots out. If you stand at the far side of the corner, you should be fine. And he can stick out his tongue at you. It hurts a lot. And it's kind of annoying to dodge. But if you come in with the sub-tank and the armor, you should be fine. You see where he's about to move, and then dash away. Trust me, dashing is so helpful. Oop, I saw that he's over there, so I dashed away. I jumped and shot. He's in the corner. Hiya! He's in the other corner. Hiya! There you go. By the way, do not jump up high. Whatever you do, do not go meet up with those thorns, because they're not instant kill, but they are the most damaging thing in the room. So don't go to where the thorns fall, because that's death. Not instant death, but it's the hardest hitting thing in that room. But anyways, with that, we get Chameleon Sting. Okay. Oh, I guess I must have skipped it. It's basically you shoot a beam forward, and then it splits out into 3. But that's all for this time. This is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer. I hope you enjoyed the series so far, and hope to see all you guys again next time. See you guys then.